Welcome to the studio today. I have a story for you and I want to tell you about a specific painting that I've been working on this year and tell you a little bit about the story behind it. I'm really excited to show you the stages that I went through to create this piece and what all goes into making a big painting like this. Envision Yellowstone National Park in the middle of winter. It's December 23rd, 2016. My husband and I are bundled up like red snowsuit Randy from A Christmas Story. It's 20 degrees below zero. We're gliding through Yellowstone National Park in a vintage Bombardier snow coach. We have our cameras in hand, our eyes are peeled for wildlife, and we've never seen Yellowstone Park in this way. I mean, it is beautiful in the middle of winter, and there are very few people who happen to be there during that time. And really, this is a wonderful way to see wildlife in the park because they're really undisturbed, but it really is pretty magical during this time of year. Kyle, my husband, spots this giant bull, and he asks our driver to pull over so we can take some pictures. We get out of the sled, we got our cameras ready, Kyle is lined up, and he sees this bull in this perfect outcropping of trees. And you can tell that this bull has trudged through shoulder-deep snow to get to this little clearing. He's got hard-packed ice in his fur, and he looks over his shoulder at us. Really like an enchanting, magical moment. Eye contact. Now, we were a safe distance away, but it's a magical moment when you connect with an animal in that way, even if it's just for a second or two. It's a vibration. And the silence that comes in Yellowstone in the middle of winter, it's just that thunderous quiet. This kind of connection is the heartbeat behind all of my paintings, and it is the story of this particular painting. I want my viewer to stand in front of this massive painting and feel that vibration or that moment of connection with that bison when they're looking at the piece. I want them to be moved. And I think this piece does that. I worked on this piece for a year, technically. I started planning it in March of 2022. In the opening sequence, you saw some imagery from my sketchbook. I really wanted this painting to be just as large and in charge as this bull was. I wanted it to command a room, and I do think it's successful in that. I spent over 100 hours painting this and preparing for this painting, and I think the final result turned out really well. The stories that we have as artists to tell about our artwork is so important, and every piece that I have has a story behind it. Even this painting behind me that just looks like a horse head, this is one of these beautiful horses that lives on the ranch next to me that I get to enjoy daily if I want to. I hope you learned something, and I hope that you enjoyed the journey through Between the Woods. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Stay creative out there.